There's a silent enemy lurking in your kitchen, and it might be the reason you're not performing at your best in bed. What if I told you that some of the foods you eat every day are actively working against your stamina, energy, and confidence? And what if, by simply removing these foods from your diet, you could dramatically improve your performance, boost your testosterone, and reclaim the vitality you had in your prime? Today, we're uncovering the top 12 foods that are quietly sabotaging your bedroom game, and some of them might shock you. If you care about your health, your energy, and your confidence, then stick around, because you won't want to miss this. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe for more science-backed health tips that will keep you at your best. Let's get started. Now, let's be honest. Most guys don't think about food when they think about performance. They think about stress, age, testosterone levels, maybe even genetics. But here's the thing. What you put in your body directly affects how you perform. If you're eating the wrong foods, your body isn't functioning at full capacity. Your blood flow is compromised, your energy is low, and your hormones are out of balance. And if those three things are off, well, you know what happens. Let's start with one of the worst offenders, and I guarantee this one will surprise you: soy-based products. That's right. Foods like soy milk, tofu, and even some protein bars are loaded with phytoestrogens, plant-based compounds that mimic estrogen in your body. And too much estrogen in men can be a disaster. It lowers testosterone, increases body fat, and leads to sluggish energy levels. Think about it. Have you ever felt tired or less aggressive after eating certain foods? There's a reason for that. And it's not just soy. It's hidden in a lot of processed foods. That's why checking ingredient labels is critical. Now, if you think avoiding soy is enough, think again, because another testosterone killer is hiding in one of the most common foods in the American diet: vegetable oils. These oils, found in fast food, fried snacks, and even so-called healthy dressings, are packed with omega-6 fatty acids, which cause chronic inflammation. And here's the kicker: chronic inflammation reduces nitric oxide production, which is crucial for blood flow. You know what happens when blood flow is restricted, right? Exactly. But there's more. If you've ever experienced a sudden energy crash in the evening, your culprit might be refined carbohydrates, white bread, pasta, sugary cereals. These foods spike your insulin levels and lead to a crash that can leave you feeling drained when you need energy the most. And worse, over time, they contribute to insulin resistance, which has been directly linked to lower testosterone and, yes, performance issues. In fact, men with high blood sugar levels are far more likely to experience difficulties in bed. And speaking of sugar, let's talk about one of the biggest libido killers of all: high fructose corn syrup. It's in soda, processed snacks, even so-called health foods. This stuff doesn't just make you gain weight. It wrecks your insulin sensitivity, fuels inflammation, and messes with your body's ability to produce testosterone. Studies have shown that men who consume high amounts of sugar have significantly lower testosterone levels. That means less energy, less drive, and, you guessed it, poor performance. Now, let's shift gears for a moment. What about alcohol? A drink or two might help you loosen up. But here's the harsh truth. Excessive alcohol is a disaster for your bedroom game. It lowers testosterone, increases estrogen, and impairs nerve function, making it harder to get in the zone when it matters most. And it's not just hard liquor. Even beer, with its high levels of phytoestrogens, can contribute to hormonal imbalance over time. So if you're looking to maximize your potential, cutting back on alcohol is a game changer. And while we're on the topic of drinks, let's talk about caffeine. Wait, caffeine? Isn't caffeine supposed to give you energy? Yes, in moderation. But too much caffeine, especially from energy drinks loaded with sugar and artificial chemicals, can overstimulate your nervous system and lead to adrenal fatigue. And when your adrenals are shot, your body struggles to produce testosterone efficiently. That means less drive, both mentally and physically. So, we've covered the hormone killers, the blood flow blockers, and the energy drainers. But what about your gut? Here's something most guys don't think about. Your gut health plays a direct role in your hormone balance. And if you're eating foods that damage your gut, like processed meats filled with preservatives and nitrates, you're setting yourself up for disaster. These additives trigger inflammation in your digestive system, which then leads to systemic inflammation that impacts everything, including your performance. And let's not forget about dairy. That's right, conventional dairy products, especially non-organic milk and cheese, contain synthetic hormones that can throw your natural testosterone levels out of whack. Many men experience bloating, sluggishness, and even lower libido when they consume too much dairy, and they never realize that their food is the problem. Now that we've covered the foods that are sabotaging your performance, let's talk about what you should be eating instead. Because here's the truth, your body has an incredible ability to regenerate and restore itself when you fuel it properly. The right foods can naturally boost testosterone, enhance blood flow, and give you the energy and stamina you need when it matters most. First up, dark chocolate. Not the sugary kind, but high-quality dark chocolate that's at least 70% cocoa. Why? Because cocoa is packed with flavonoids, powerful antioxidants that increase nitric oxide production in your body. And remember, nitric oxide is what helps blood vessels relax and expand, improving circulation. Better circulation means better performance. Simple as that. Another powerhouse food? Oysters. You've probably heard they're an aphrodisiac, and guess what? There's science behind it. Oysters are loaded with zinc, a mineral that plays a crucial role in testosterone production. In fact, studies have shown that men with low testosterone often have zinc deficiencies, and when zinc levels go up, testosterone and libido follow. But you don't have to eat oysters every day to see results. There are plenty of other testosterone-boosting foods, like eggs. Eggs are rich in cholesterol, which might sound bad, but here's something most people don't realize. Testosterone is made from cholesterol. If you're not getting enough healthy cholesterol, your body struggles to produce optimal testosterone levels. That's why healthy fats are so important. And speaking of fats, let's talk about one of the best sources, avocados. These are packed with monounsaturated fats, which help support hormone production while keeping inflammation in check. Plus, they contain vitamin E, which has been linked to better blood flow and improved stamina. If you're not already eating avocados regularly, now is the time to start. But if you really want to take things to the next level, you need to include foods rich in L-arginine, an amino acid that helps produce nitric oxide. One of the best sources? Watermelon. Yes, watermelon. It contains a compound called citrulline, which your body converts into L-arginine. The result? Increased blood flow and better endurance. Think of it as nature's version of a certain little blue pill. Another surprising performance booster? Garlic. It might not be the first thing you think of before a date, but hear me out. Garlic contains allicin, a compound that reduces cortisol levels in the body. And why does that matter? Because cortisol and testosterone are like rivals. When cortisol is high, testosterone drops. By keeping stress hormones in check, garlic helps create the perfect environment for optimal testosterone production. Now, let's talk about greens. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are loaded with magnesium, another key mineral for testosterone production. Magnesium helps regulate hormone balance and reduce inflammation, both of which are crucial for maintaining strong performance. Plus, these greens help improve circulation, making them an essential part of your diet. And while we're on the topic of greens, we can't forget about beets. Beets are one of the best natural sources of nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. And as we've already discussed, nitric oxide is the key to strong blood flow. In fact, athletes use beet juice to enhance endurance and stamina. So imagine what it can do for you in the bedroom. Another incredible food for male health? Nuts, especially Brazil nuts. These contain selenium, a mineral that plays a direct role in sperm health and testosterone levels. Just a couple of Brazil nuts a day can provide all the selenium your body needs. And let's not forget about almonds and walnuts, both great sources of healthy fats that support hormone balance. Now, if you really want to maximize your results, there's one more thing you need to focus on: hydration. It might sound simple, but dehydration can have a massive impact on performance. Even mild dehydration can cause fatigue, sluggish circulation, and lower energy levels. And here's something most people don't realize. When you're dehydrated, your body produces more cortisol, which, as we mentioned earlier, suppresses testosterone. So drink up. Your body will thank you. Every day you ignore your declining energy, performance, and drive, you lose a little more of what makes you you. But it doesn't have to be this way. There's a scientifically proven method to naturally boost your hormones, restore your power, and reignite your confidence. Don't let time steal what's yours. Click the pinned comment now and take back control before it's too late. At this point, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but how do I actually put it into practice? The answer is simple. Start small. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Begin by cutting out the worst offenders we talked about earlier, and then slowly introduce these powerhouse foods into your meals. You'll be amazed at how quickly you start feeling the difference. Imagine waking up with more energy, feeling stronger and more confident, and knowing that your body is performing at its peak. That's what happens when you fuel yourself the right way. So, are you ready to take control of your health and performance? The choice is yours. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more game-changing health tips. And if you really want to optimize your energy and vitality, check out the video on screen now. You won't want to miss it.